Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 30. I can't believe it's already week 30 because I felt like
30.
Yeah,
God damn.
it's week 30. That's the thing. This is RollPlay Swan Song, and I'm fucked up on pain pills right now, so it's gonna be a fun show. I'm looking forward to it.
So we're gonna focus almost exclusively on Higgs this episode. It's
Great.
gonna be like intense character drama.
Get all the
right?
backstory really locked up
Yeah.
so that moving forward we know where we're at. You know what
Great.
I mean?
I'm in.
So Higgs'
Totally
mom was a unicorn. Apparently, this is a good episode.
Well, are you okay though?
Yeah. So I woke up this morning. I went to bed about 4, and woke up at, I don't know, it was about 6:30, and felt like I had gotten shot, in the right side of my back, and I guess that got worse over time, and eventually I drove myself to the hospital, and got hooked up on IV and all that stuff, and then I was out
it
there.
0 that? Like you had no inclination, then all of a sudden that?
Yeah, it pretty much came out of nowhere. I had no. I woke up and felt like I had been shot, and that's kind of like, that's all I really remember. The pain was pretty vivid. If you ever have kidney stones, everyone told me it was the worst pain you can ever have in your life, and most people equate it to being the same pain of childbirth. I don't doubt it. It was pretty horrible.
Generally one doesn't give birth through one's urethra.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
If you need someone to share stories with, Idra had the same thing, by the way.
Yeah, my brother had the same thing. He had it worse though. He actually spent 3 days in the hospital, and like they had to put him in this weird like water vat, and then they blasted him with sonic waves on the sides
To disintegrate it.
to to
take it
loosen
apart.
up the stone to make it smaller. And I was just like, that's
So-
some space age shit.
JP, I was at work
Yeah.
and I get a text from my wife,
Uh huh.
and the text reads, "Was JP hurting last night?" And I was like,
How did she know?
"Hold on, I gotta
We were
break this
together."
shit down because there has to be like a fucking autocorrect in there or something that
Yeah.
happened that doesn't mean when." And then she's like, "Yeah, like, did you see Twitter?" No, I didn't. So he's like, I looked, but it was such an odd question, and apparently you weren't. You woke up, but I'm glad
Yeah.
you're feeling better, dude.
Yeah, no, it's we're doing better now. We're doing better now, so that's good.
JP
We're
just kept
doing
asking
that.
for help, and you guys just kept laughing louder and louder, thinking it was just...
No, I had no inclination
man.
that it was ever gonna happen. So I'm just glad I was able to get to the hospital without, like, that was the hardest part about it, was driving, because the best way to like alleviate the pain was to stand up.
Ugh.
And so if you're sitting down, it like amplifies that, and you can't like move to adjust or to like lessen it. It was rough. Anyways.
And then you had to pay attention and shit. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you pass that shit? Are you done?
No, it's still. They said that there was like 2 or 3 smaller ones or something, but it should be passed by the next 24 hours or something. So
Good luck, man. Godspeed.
yeah,
Ow.
yeah. I'm on a bunch. I mean, it doesn't feel so bad right now because I've been popping pain pills like nothing. So, but anyways, that's enough about me. We talked to you last night. Anything else? Anything new?
So the funniest thing happens because this really defines me as a but like someone in the thread on Mirror Shades started talking about the books that we were talking about last night, and they were like, "Yeah, so you totally want to read them in this order," and it's like bam, 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 bam. I'm like, "Oh, fuck, man! Like the 8th book on the list is the one I'm reading now," and so that really freaks me out from a like, well, will I experience it the way that it's
Dude,
supposed to be
I'm the same way. It is
Like,
the
That
worst.
sucks.
It is. So now I'm talking to the chat, and they say, you know what, you'll be okay, but maybe read this other book in between the 2 Stormlight books. And the problem is like I'm not that far into Stormlight, but it's so good so fast. And again, I don't know. It's fucking great. So I'm excited. Reading on the bus and the subway. This is new to me.
Nice. Are you reading an actual book, or are you reading on your iPad?
Bam.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You
Yeah,
fit in.
works
You
out
fit in
well.
with San Francisco then.
What do you mean? Most people have fucking Kindles and shit.
I've got
No,
a
it's still-
Kindle,
it's
but
still an LCD.
I've read a couple of books on my phone, and it's like once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I feel like it's easier for me to break. Like, I'm like, oh shit, Montgomery Station, like, I've got to stop right now. And so I feel like on the phone, because there's less text, it's easier to break.
Yeah.
You know, you can do though. You can't just paper, man. Paper and
See, the thing about that, let me tell you, let me tell you, as someone who has, I'm like looking at,
Yeah, we
thousands
believe you. Yep.
of graphic not that are in fucking boxes, you
There we
assholes,
go.
like right there, like all that shit. Those are, see, that's what I don't need. That is this. That is this, Jeff.
True.
Put 'em on-
It's
Dude.
put 'em on your
fucking
phone.
this, man.
Put 'em on your phone,
There it
Marcus.
is. All of that has been, look, it's fucking been shrunk into this, and
And then
I
ejected.
that's
Nice.
God.
That's what my brother collects comic books as well. He just has the giant bins that are like, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet long, just stacked with comic books. And one of his rooms in his apartment is like 30 of those. And there's nothing else in the room except the comic books. And his wife probably hates him for it, but she's never admitted it.
I love things.
When you're in that deep, though, what could you possibly do? Be like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's
well,
like,
and
I
I'm
believe the phrase "you knew what this was."
Yeah,
comes to
exactly.
mind.
Exactly.
because every single one of, not every single, but God, I'm getting there. But like half these books I fucking own digitally too.
Yeah, just from all the bundles and stuff you bought, or
Right.
yeah.
God damn it. I pay my dues.
Yep.
Comic book industry.
I like that, though. You're supporting him. I appreciate that.
There you go. By the way, Wheat, did you see the Rocket League patch came out?
Oh shit. Is it the one with ranked?
Yeah, it's got 33 ranked in it.
It's out like right now today.
Yeah, you can patch it.
Sudden mysterious disappearance of wheat. Oh, I guess he disconnected, guys.
It came out like probably an hour ago.
Oh.
Damn.
But yeah, there's that. There's that.
Thanks, Dick.
Why is that?
What's the sound
Why
of
didn't
one
you
man
tell me
alt
that,
tapping?
Why didn't you tell me that?
Came out an hour ago, bruh.
Oh.
Nothing you can do.
Tell you when?
Right? At the end of the show.
I don't know. There's just something
I
to
think
talk
that's something
about.
to be excited about, man.
I think you know. Pain Pill Amplified JP's like, man, this is a prime opportunity to
True.
be a total dick to wheat.
True.
Here, I'm
I didn't
going
get
in.
I didn't get it out of my system last night on Mirror Shades. So
So here's what we're gonna do, Wheat. I'm gonna forward you my PayPal address. You just send me some cash, and I'll just see that Peony falls into a mysterious coma for the next couple hours.
Yeah, you know.
nice.
It's win-win. If you die, you get to play that. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
True. That's true. Adam, what's been going on with you? We spoke with you last night.
Since
as well.
yesterday,
Yeah.
I finished my playthrough of Papers, Please, which was fun. I love that game.
Nice.
I
It
hadn't
was
played
awesome.
it. I hadn't played it in
Papers,
ages.
Please is an amazing game.
Yeah, went back to play it, and yeah, I love it. People like watching you move papers around. It's
Yeah,
like one
I
of the most
was-
popular streams I ever had.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really confused when I saw the viewership you had for that game.
Right?
Yep.
Me,
Yep.
me too. I was like, wow, everybody. You know what it is? It's because I was in character the whole stream and never broke character once. I
Yep.
was just like,
Yep.
silly Russian
You should,
accent for 4 hours. Come on over.
You should try crying. Get a game that has crying in it next stream and see how that works.
Ooh.
I'd tune in for
Too
that.
soon. Too
We
soon.
need a.
I
we
don't
need
know
an
if it's
indie
too
game.
soon. It's still going
We need
on.
an indie game just called Mostly Crying.
There you go. We'll just play an RPG where we
Cry
all
sim.
just sub.
Yeah. Crying Simulator.
Actually, an
2015.
ironic like Twitch streamer game would be really funny, where you just take it different angles. Like, you've leaked dick pics today, this week. Like,
Nice. Yeah, you have the dick pic leak. You have the crying person. You've got the person that's just opening card packs, just like
Yeah.
the
irony of
non-stop
it, though,
opening
like,
thing.
you're like, no, I'm gonna choose a straight and narrow. I'm just gonna play games and have a good time. And you have like no viewership, no one's watching. You're like, Jesus Christ, this is really hard.
No,
Exactly.
you should have the option to like get into a real relationship with another Twitch streamer, and then you'll also have the option to fake getting into a drama-filled relationship with another Twitch streamer to boost both of your revenues.
Wait,
Nice.
hold on, Steven. Are you telling me this isn't real?
There's
Uh-oh.
layers.
My viewership has improved.
Uh-oh.
That's what's real, Adam. Our bottom lines.
All right, fine. Yep.
Jesus Christ. What else you been doing, Adam? In the past 24 hours.
Not much. I got my phone was broken. Now it's not broken. And
Yeah,
we're
what?
good to go.
I saw you didn't have a
Yeah.
SIM card or something like that. Did you? Get
Oh
all that?
yeah, no. Yesterday I was trying to load an app and then the whole fucking thing just exploded and then I
Man,
added
my-
Apple and they gave me a new one. No, it's a
iPhone.
iPhone 6. Yeah.
What app was it? Was it
I don't even
Angry Birds
remember.
2? It was fucking Angry Birds 2, wasn't it? Man, I should have mentioned everyone.
That's not an app, Wheat. That's a way of life.
That is.
No. No.
Yeah, I think I was probably trying to load some Puzzle and Dragons and then it
It's
fell apart.
Puzzle and Dragons.
That's what I said. It's Puzzle and Dragons. I know. I
You
don't want.
said Puzzles and
I
Dragons.
definitely didn't because I remember the conversation we had about you getting yelled at.
I feel like you said it just to metagame me, but I don't know.
I think it's all Wheat hears now. Everywhere he goes, puzzles.
He's waiting for the meeting where he fucks up and the guy points it out again.
I have nightmares like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam, you didn't want to wait till. See, I'm waiting till September because my phone is basically on. It's about to die any day now. Like,
JP, how old is your phone?
2 years and like
2 years.
Yeah, I bought it. I had to buy it 2 years ago when my other one died 2 years afterwards. And I've been behind by like 2 months every iPhone release. So I always have the older generation like 2 weeks before the newer one comes out.
Ugh.
And I'm trying like my hardest to wait.
JP, I want to show you
September
this.
9th.
This, my friends, is
That's a
no
3
shit.
or a 4.
Is he a Motorola
3GS.
Yeah.
It's an ancient artifact. That's how you know it's so powerful.
It's not
It
right.
is. I bought it 5 years ago when the iPhone 4 came out.
That's a
because
relic.
the 3GS was
Is this-
cheaper.
Is this a thing that's now, just having shitty old hardware?
I guess.
I'm just saying, like, yeah,
Dude,
this right here.
Steven's the guy who had a 486 when I was building my fucking Celeron and overclocking it to 400.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if you, Steven, I got a Voodoo 2 you can have if you want, man.
Oh shit! No way. No, I like seriously.
Isn't it slow as fuck, Steven?
It is slow as fuck. Not
yeah,
only
like
that,
I don't know how you could function with that, man.
It literally is at like iOS 6.2 or something like that. It cannot update, and most apps nowadays require iOS 7 in order to even download.
Yeah.
So like, I literally can't get any new apps on my phone. I need to upgrade. It's time.
The more impressive thing is that it doesn't have any cracks in it.
No, I've
that's
taken good
impressive.
care of it.
Yeah.
No cracks. The screen still works.
I feel like you get it's just like whenever you get like a new car or anything, the first like 6 months you don't let anything happen to it, and then like in the 7th month you start caring a little bit less, and then by month 12 you're just like, well, I'm just gonna eat in the car because fuck it.
There's a thing.
Then it gets worse and worse.
Some psychologist wrote a paper about that, about how like people care a lot about a thing until even the slightest thing's wrong with it, and it's just like fuck it. The guy
Yeah.
the guy
You get like
that was
one
doing
scratch, and then you're like,
So the guy that was doing it, he left his car in like the worst part of town. I forget where he lived, like Chicago or something. He left it in like the worst neighborhood for crime. Left it there for like a week. Nothing happened to it. He went back and he knocked out one window. The next day, all the wheels were gone. The car had been totally stripped. It's just like one little thing, and people are like, "Well, this is garbage now, so I can have it or throw it in the garbage or whatever." Yeah.
There you go. There you
It
go.
does happen that way.
So basically, Steven, your life is garbage because your phone is trash.
Yeah, you need to get a new phone, Steve. What the
believe
fuck
it.
are you doing?
Believe
I won't even like talk to you at PAX Prime. I'll just say like I don't know who you are because that phone.
yeah. I'll be
Cat
like,
didn't
"Wait,
like that comment, Adam.
come
Yeah.
back." That's actually why Kiska yells at me all the time. She yells at me about my phone.
It's true. She's trying to tell you to get a new phone.
Yep. My new phone.
Steven, what's been going on with you besides your announcement if you're going to PAX Prime?
I'm going to PAX Prime. I'm super stoked. I can't wait to see you guys again. It's been way too long. But like, also I was just sitting here working on some West Marches stuff. You know, just having some fun.
Is that a bone naga?
Yeah.
It is a bone naga.
We had
no
one of our
particular
players
reason.
drop out. Did you see that today, Steven? I got to figure out.
Oh yeah. I did see that.
I got to see
So
the
Who?
roster.
Who?
I can't publicly shame him. He'll get upset.
Well,
yeah,
Shit, I've already said too
he
much.
will-
You know the
I was just
gender.
saying-
Yeah.
You know the gender. Shit.
Continue drug-induced JP. Leak out information.
What do you really think of this
What
person?
else can you tell us?
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll try to get that show working on this weekend.
Totally.
Anything you're always.
That's about all, man.
You almost sold me on that. What was the stupid fashion box service? Was it Trunk?
No,
Trunks or
5-4
something?
Club, right?
Yeah. I almost
Yeah.
got into that, and then Wheat told me about this dress one, and his wife still never gave me the promo codes.
Golden Tote, man.
Yeah, I still don't have a
Golden
subscription to
Tote?
Golden Tote, so I can get a
Golden
dress
Tote.
every month.
I gotta check that out.
Golden Tote sounds like a German army division.
No, they send you a
Golden Tote.
dress.
Golden
No,
Tote.
That whole
the
thing
5-4
fascinates me.
5-4
see
Club
that.
is supposed to be not good, right? They're supposed to be like the clothes that they send you are really poor quality for the price that you pay.
Oh shit.
That's what I was reading in the reviews, because I was like a couple months ago, I was like, God damn it, I hate fashion. I don't want to care about what I wear. I just want someone to sell me, exactly like you said,
Yeah,
JP.
yeah.
So I was like, there's got to be some sort of subscription service where they just send you stuff every month. And there's a couple of them, but like the biggest one I found was 5-4 Club. Except all the reviews I found online were like, these clothes are shit. They fell apart right
Well,
away.
I didn't look at the price though, and I forgot which one I looked at. Maybe it was Trunk Club. you like go in, you fill out all the information on your sizes and stuff, and then they tell you like the estimated prices.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a monthly price. It's like they tell you the prices of the clothes that they're going to be sending you. They were going to send me like $250 jeans.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck do I need $200.50 jeans for?
Oh, this is such a beautiful moment of you being so Texan and like just wandering into fashion. $250 jeans.
That's so expensive.
That is expensive, but in like fashion, that's actually
I know it's not that much.
bad.
It's
Nah.
not that up there, but man.
But it will be next. It will. Be
I
next
agree
year.
with you, but like Anna had to break me that too. Like we went to the store, I'm like, fuck that.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
No, try it,
that's
try it.
scary.
When I went shopping for the clothes I'm currently wearing right now, check them out. Yeah,
I saw.
I spent
So
way
slick.
more on this clothing trip than I have ever spent buying clothes for myself. But the reason I did that was because I wanted to get really good like fits and cuts and materials. Like I hope, crossing my fingers, everything I bought will last me at least a couple
That's
years.
the thing is that's what everyone says they last you.
Yeah, so
Compared to other stuff.
that's the investment, right?
You
So,
get what you pay for the most part.
Yeah.
And a good pair of jeans, like if you do it right, can last fucking 3 or 4 years.
So I saw all that, and then I found the God tier pants. Are you ready for this, Jeff? You
Oh.
might actually be into this.
lay it on us.
All right, so they're jeans, right? They're supposed to be jeans, but they're actually like some sort of flex jeans, to where they feel like sweatpants,
Oh God.
but they look like jeans, and they're from American Eagle's gotten into
You're talking
them
about
now.
jeggings? Because
They're not jeggings.
Yeah,
they're not
that's-
It
jeggings.
sounds like
No, they're not jeggings. That's what everyone else said, and
Yeah.
they criticized
Yeah.
me.
That's what
the
they
super
are.
cute miniskirt to put
So
over top. of them.
I'm gonna be wearing them. I'm gonna be wearing them
I
at
got
PAX
really nice
Prime.
with these heels I bought last year.
If you see me at PAX Prime, everyone ask me how my sweatpants
All right,
jeans
I
are.
will.
Will we get to
I
feel
fucking
them?
will.
Yeah, yeah. The only reason I knew they existed is last year. I'm gonna name drop some people. Last year, Dean Hall, the creator of DayZ, was like at a bar and we were drunk, and I asked him what his jeans were because they had like the little drawstring from a like sweatpants. It's like, oh, they're
Yeah.
not jeans at all, and he just like took his pants down. I'm like, what the fuck? And he showed them to me. They were not denim at all. They were just like sweatpants, but they looked
Had a zombie
exactly
dick.
like jeans. Yeah. So there you go. That's how I know
that
about
sounds
that.
like, you know, like girls have a lot of the equivalent, like they're not jeans, they're actually leggings, but they look like jeans. But
Right.
that shit looks amazing. Guys wearing sweatpants jeans,
I don't know. We'll see. You know, it's a test. We'll see how it goes.
I think.
Yeah,
I think-
all that matters is how they look. If you look
You-
dope, fuck it, nothing else matters.
Yep, you might have to do some squats to pull them off, but
I'm
you
saying-
know,
Well, it's not
I
like
think
they're skin tight or anything. I didn't buy like
what? What's the point?
I didn't buy skinny jeans.
You know
It's
how
not
like
like
shoulder
normal
pads are big
relations.
for women in the 80s and early 90s? Like I think men and probably women too should make like butt shoulder pad pants. Like where it's just like
I thought those already existed.
Dude, they
Yeah,
exist.
those
They
totally
fully
are.
God
exist.
damn it, this world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they actually you can get like can't you get butt implants?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can get anything implants.
That's a
It
little
doesn't
bit
sounds
matter.
frustrating, though, JP. We just need pants with padding. That's what I'm
I think there was a True Life. I'm getting butt implants or
I
something
watched
like
the
that.
fuck
that I
out of it.
watched.
It's amazing. And like MTV,
The
MTV had
fuck
several
out of
episodes. There was a calf implant guy and stuff
Yeah, I
like that.
remember the
was
calf implant guy. It looked
Fascinating.
ridiculous,
Calf
Yes.
implant.
and it looked so painful.
Man,
Well,
just use
they're
synthol for that.
slicing to your body. It's
Yeah,
God!
I remember when they put it in like the blood. I remember that episode very vividly.
dude. That's back when MTV had good. Well, it actually existed. Remember, everyone
Yeah.
watched this too because this is. I mean, who hasn't jerked off to this? But like. The breast implant one that they did, where they like literally show a woman
What?
having her nipple sliced.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
I love that there. You just started a sentence with "Who hasn't?"
Who hasn't jerked off to this?
Jeff, you want to know a
Thanks, Jeff.
secret? Well,
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
lesser known fact about me. In true life, I'm a pro gamer. Fatality was in San Antonio at a LAN. And if you go back to that episode, you can see the back of my head because I was at the LAN. But I was under 18, so I couldn't sign the consent form to be on TV.
Man,
very pissed
imagine
about
what
that.
could have been, JP.
I know. I
Yeah, you could have
on
been
TV.
famous and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
ironically
You could have
enough-
had thousands of people watching you.
Yep.
Fatality is frozen in time since that era all the way up till now.
It's true.
Sometimes you just hit.
I know.
It's
yeah.
100%
Sometimes you hit
true.
max level real early.
Exactly. Jeff, what have you been up to? You
Just
went
got back from
somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gfinity in England. It was my first time actually, being outside of Heathrow and stuff like that. It's quite nice. It was funny. It connected a couple of dots. Like when DeMosum lived in America, he always talked about how Americans are pretty damn rude. like in general.
Yeah.
And I was just chalked it up to him being a dipshit, a European, so didn't think much of it. But after being in England, where everyone is so fucking polite, it's like actually to the point where it's kind of annoying how
Really?
polite they are.
It's a really different culture.
Very different. And I'm actually like a pretty. I figure myself to be a fairly good travel ambassador. Like I'm not gonna walk in with a 40-gallon hat and be like, fucking Reagan should have torched all these people with napalm. Like I don't. Nothing like that. I'm like a pretty good guy.
Do people actually do that?
Yeah, all the time, man. All the time. But like
traditional American greeting. Reagan should have torched all these people.
Walking in the morning to my English breakfast or whatever, like the first person's like, "Hello, good day, sir. Like, can I get you a coffee?" And I'm like, "No, thanks." Next person, "Hey, good day, sir. How you doing? Top of the morning to you. Do you want a coffee?" I'm like, it's okay. One guy pulls out my chair, which I'm not used to, so I almost like dump myself on the floor. Then I like pick it up. I'm like, that was really nice of you. Stop. And then the other guy's like, "Top of the water to you." And I'm like, I haven't even shit. It was like a weird apocalyptic politeness event, where I like was gonna.
That sounds great.
Or to start killing people because they're being too nice, but it happens all over the place. And then they hand you a pamphlet, and they're like, "How is the service?" And then all the checks are like, "Did they register you by name? What's the name of your server?" And like,
man, I wish I had that. I had the worst fast food service of all time today. And it was just business.
In England.
I know. I'm just saying. I wish we had that service here in America, not in England.
At McDonald's.
Anywhere.
Okay.
Anyway.
Turns out when you don't pay people very well or train them very well or treat them like humans,
hold
they
on.
turn into assholes.
Look, the people at Chick-fil-A, whatever their issues are politically, if you go to Chick-fil-A, they are the nicest fucking people in the world. And if you say thank you to them,
Except if you're
they
gay.
have to respond to you in the most polite way.
I actually read recently that Chick-fil-A as a franchise is also really, really good to its employees and franchise owners.
Except
And it sucks because if you're gay, they're terrible.
Yeah.
God, no. So
they're pretty bad. Yeah.
I hate Chick-fil-A, and I hate Chick-fil-A for one specific reason. Chick-fil-A is fucking delicious.
It's great, man.
I want to eat so much Chick-fil-A, but ever since I found out,
that's true about any fast food.
But no, Chick-fil-A is on another level.
Ever since I found out that they donate to anti-gay groups, I have boycotted Chick-fil-A, and I really want their delicious chicken sandwiches, and I can't eat them because I can't support a company that donates to anti-gay groups. So, it kills me.
It's a rough scene.
not fast enough because you're not eating their chicken apparently. But yeah.
You're still alive.
Yeah, I had a good time in England. It was nice.
Nice.
I've absolutely tipped over into that, like, and there's very few people I find, at least the ones that I talk to, that get this. But travel fucking sucks now. Like, I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Being home is infinitely better.
I got asked to do a job next week, and I think I'm going to turn it down because I just don't want to fly.
You're like,
You know what's funny, Geoff? Is now you're going to start getting in, you're going to be working with the youngins, and they're going to be like, "Oh, we got an event coming up, and I can't wait to go to that event." And you're just going to be like, "Fuck you."
Dude, I have a friend that's flying 4 times before PAX Prime at the end of the month, and they are so excited for this, and I'm just like, are you fucking stupid? That is the worst thing.
They'll enjoy it now. That's great. And, come back in a year. They're going to fucking hate it. Like,
yeah, I guess.
Just stuff that happens to you and you have no power over it. Like, it's a 10-hour flight, fine. I had my aisle seat. I'm next to these nice old people that couldn't find their seat for half an hour. That sucked, but it's okay. Whatever. Flight's fine. We get to the tarmac. They're like, "Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There's a plane at our gate. We'll have more for you in about 30 to 40 minutes. We're like, okay, that shit happens. We're sitting there. Update, it's still there. Yeah, should be able to pull in whenever. And just like time goes on. Then they say the gates open, so we start driving forward, and then it like stutters to a stop. It's like, oh, just kidding. Actually, they have to go back. And this is the point that struck home. The plane pulled out. A person started to have a heart attack on the plane, so they had to pull back in to get him to the hospital.
What the fuck?
And it became real when I realized that I was actually annoyed that a person had a heart attack. I was like, God, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're such an asshole.
Your
That's
soul
pretty
is
bad.
disintegrating.
I was like, let's tone it down, Geoff. Like,
I have this unfortunate event where a lot of times when I fly, it's happened twice now. I think it was both times Southwest. They didn't have a fire extinguisher on the plane.
that was amazing.
And it was delayed by like 2 hours because they had to fly a fire extinguisher from Dallas to San Antonio so that I could fly from San Antonio to Dallas.
God, that's incredible.
That's-
JP,
like there's no
you're
other way to
unhappy
get.
about that. But I need you to know that alternate universe JP
It's
is
probably dead.
yeah.
He didn't make it.
He's not. You want to know why? Because some asshole had to smoke in the bathroom, dropped a cigarette, it started a fire. Next thing you know, they're scrambling around looking for the fire extinguisher. It goes down around Waco area, nails a whole neighborhood as well. Horrible. Just terrible.
No, I
specific.
understand it. It's just I almost grabbed the one off the wall and like put it on the desk. It said like, let's fucking go. Like, what do we do?
Let's go. I'll hold it. It's
Alternate reality Geoff just goes on a rampage at hour 2 where I'm like the audacity of just the entire world shutting down because they have to fly in as special extinguishers. Like,
Yeah, it was dumb.
anyways, other than that, I'm heading off to WCS tomorrow in Burbank, which I'm excited about. I'll be there until Monday casting WCS, but it's like, this is when travel's pretty awesome. I'm flying out of Oakland, which is like 15 minutes away.
Yep.
Landing in Burbank, and the Burbank to the hotel we're staying at, I could walk to.
Nice.
So, if I can travel like that,
That's a good one, yeah.
get tubes in the future where we just teleport to places. And then other than that, the most exciting thing to happen to pretty much any of us, I think, in recent history, I might be picking up the Warlord Titan tonight.
Oh, shit.
I was
Might be sounds like a huge setup for disappointment.
Oh, no. See, Wheat, you and I, great minds. I've shielded myself. I'm protected.
Okay, I was just worried about you.
I'm letting the epoxy set, like it should be good tonight, and I'm like, I'm actually in the mode of I'm not going to see it not only tonight, but I leave tomorrow, so I won't see it until Monday. But I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with it. If I see it tonight, full body orgasm. Just sustained orgasm, like stinging the plate.
You gonna periscope that shit for
Yeah,
us?
you
or-
gotta put that. You gotta put that live, man. 30,000 viewers.
There you go.
I mean, I don't want to cry on stream and make millions of dollars, but
You could think of how many Warlord Titans you could have. You could just squeeze a few tears out of your
You
face.
could just
or-
buy a Warlord Titan every month and then make the money back 2 times.
by crying over how
Like crying about your Warlord Titan.
I don't know.
It's value. It's fine. The Warlord Titan economy. I've mapped it all out.
I'd love to see the conversation with Anna. When that comes into play.
For the first time in our marriage, actually just shut something down. She'd be like, nope. Like, please. And she'd be like, absolutely not.
you just get the one veto, and that's gonna be it, right?
Yep.
Awesome
After
stuff.
that, you've got carte blanche for anything in your marriage, but
I see. You're
that's
just
gone.
trying to troll the veto.
It
That's
was
very good.
on. I'm like, you pulled your one trump. There it is. Well then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
other than that,
gets
just
one.
enjoying my time. Decompressing. I'm jet lagged, so I went to sleep last night at 5. Woke up today at 7:30, but I'm fine for now.
Wait,
That's that.
5 o'clock in the afternoon, 7:30 in the morning?
5 a.m.
Oh.
And then woke up at 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about on my... Yeah, that's about... I'm on about 3 hours right now, so... There
I
you go.
told you I solved it. I think I actually figured out you don't need sleep anymore. So we'll see.
Yeah.
How far it goes, but
We'll see how that goes. Anyways, where did we last leave? We ended right after that fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were still down in the.
Kudos on that banter though. By the way, that was a good one. We did a nice half hour we got there.
Yeah.
the fact that we
Way to
priced
go.
that full
Well done,
too,
everybody. Yeah,
that was incredible.
it was very nice.
Yeah.
So Piani rallied the troops, and y'all went down into the undercity of whatever city you're in Vinaya, and just like wrecked face. I'm supposed to remind you, Geoff, that your gun, you have Victor Kovacs syndrome. Your gun doesn't actually burst fire.
Actually, I checked.
It's just a
in-
regular.
No, I checked under the weapons projectile weapon.
Which gun is it?
Oh wait, it might have to have.
Uh-oh.
No, no. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't have the asterisk next to it. You have to have the asterisk.
It's true.
I did cheat then.
That's okay.
No ship
Okay.
date for you, bitch.
We
Everybody
would
gets-
have all
I don't
died,
think
Jeff.
The guys didn't die by 2 though. They got
Jeff,
blown
it
up.
doesn't,
No,
it's not like
it's-
we got XP for it or anything, so who cares, man? It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a worthless
No, nobody important
That's
died.
a real weight off my shoulders.
That's fine.
And I made the mistake of designing a close combat character in a game where close combat equates to like slap fights. For fuck's
So
sake.
it's, you know what? It's not that. It's that the base cyberware that you're using is just like nails essentially, or like very close combat, like brass knuckle type weapons.
I disagree because it adds on top of close combat.
Yeah, I know. In the same way that brass knuckles would, but not very much. Remind me after the show. I'll email you. There's a PDF supplement with a bunch of like cyber stuff in it, and you can look at that and maybe pick something that's a little more of like a close combat weapon.
Along the same vein, I'm going to forward you the movie Equilibrium. I want you to watch it. That's my character.
Yeah.
Okay? Just get like adjusted to that.
It's that character,
I'll just go ahead and between this episode and the next one, I'll write a complex close combat system just for you, Geoff. And then whenever we get into close combat, I'll be like, all right, everybody, take a hike. Me and Geoff are going to play this game for the next 2 hours.
Nice.
Don't spend too much time. It'll just be narrative based. I'll explain to you how everyone's dying, and I'm flipping around shooting guns in close combat. It'll be great. It'll be fun.
You know, let's just fuck it. We'll take it to the whole other side. Everybody just roll a d20. If you can get 10 or better, your character lives. If you don't, they die. Campaign's over. It's coming.
There you go.
Call this the one roll game. Yeah, so there are ways for you to be like a more fun, equilibrium-y kind of dude. That's the one
now
that
can we roll at least to see what the outcome of the Swan Song would have been in that alternate universe?
Okay, sure. JP, do you want to roll the Swan Song d20?
Okay.
If you get a 10
Wait,
or less.
it's not individual characters?
Okay, fine. Everybody gets to roll one. In the alternate universe where we just suddenly get really sick of playing this and want to cancel it right now. Okay, everything goes great for him.
Oh
Shit.
no, I thought that was my 13. No.
Let's not do this.
Piani also dead. How about you, Eric?
Eric is joining the roleplay server.
All right, so Eric doesn't even exist.
All right. Well, we got that out.
Higgins and the Roaches live on.
Wait, here it comes. Roll it, goddammit.
You got out.
No, there you go.
Fuck.
I definitely believe that it was Higgs' fault that Piani Nefarious didn't make it.
Eric is holding Piani's body above him with his psychic powers going, no!
That's it for week 30. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks, everyone, for coming.
Oh, boy. Yeah. And then, no, we just pull a, what is it, Dallas or whatever, where Piani wakes up at the end of the episode and is like, wait, it was all a dream.
I'd go with the snow globe. I want the snow globe.
Dallas?
St. Elmo's. Elmo's? Yes, that's it. Don't watch that show, guys.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Dallas aside.
We didn't even talk about Better Call Saul.
I heard it's on Netflix. Is that true?
It's really fucking good. Holy shit. It is on Netflix. It's really good.
This is like the opposite of what we were talking about before Mirror Shades yesterday. But look, this time is over. You have your own show.
Save it
late.
for next
You
week.
Talk about this.
Or West Marches. I'll talk to you
West
about.
Marches. Better
you
Call
guys
Saul
all talk
edition.
about West Marches. I'll just, tune in.
Yeah. Jeff can show up in chat and like chat. Better Call Saul was really fun. How's it? Oh, look,
Jeff,
in
if
Control
you,
was in there saying...
Jeff, I give you if you want to restream West Marches and put yourself in one of the frames.
That would be fucking awesome.
That'd be the most beta moment of my entire life.
You could just overlay yourself over JP.
Exactly.
Yeah.
JP starts talking like, no, something. Warlock, yes, that's my character. Well, of course, JP, I'll begin to roll now.
Yep.
Really lost. You've fucking taken this to the next level.
All right.
So
I'm ready
anyway.
to knock on this fucking door.
Hang on. First, Eric goes to one of the bodies on the floor. One of the bodies that had that psi blade.
There was just the one guy, yeah, that had the...
Oh, yeah. He goes to the one guy with the psi blade, and you see, like, his hands trembling as he unclasps it from the wrist and, like, slips it off and into his fanny pack.
Okay, can you make a perception skill check for me?
Oh, yeah.
If you succeed, you'll realize you're wearing a fanny pack and look like a total dork. If you fail, you will wear that fanny pack forever, or until someone warns you not to wear it anymore.
Do I have to realize I look like a total
No,
dork? I feel like I may not, actually.
I think you might realize it, but you don't care.
Perception is based on something that
2d6 in your intelligence.
Right. And I have a 1 in all of those skills. So that's just straight 2d6 for me. Oh, God, the clicking. Oh, Christ.
All right.
Eric is terrible at skill rolls.
Your fanny pack is totally dope, bro. And now it has a side blade in it.
Awesome.
It's a, it's like a sort of wrist-mounted thing with a hand strap. So it mostly takes up the space kind of on your, it's like a bracer on your forearm. And then
Yeah.
there's a thing you hold onto and then twist it to activate it.
Cool.
Yep. But, nah, never mind. Yeah, okay.
He's like, don't hit the red button, but whatever. You don't need to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. So you're looting the corpse. Piani, you wanna knock on that door?
Wait, am I
Okay.
like bleeding out back on the like? What is? I got stabbed a bunch, right? And I also hit myself with a grenade.
You got slashed and you hit yourself with a grenade, but you got
Are
hit
you
by-
all right, Higgs?
Yeah, you're
Just
not
fucking
unconscious.
chill for a moment.
Okay, all right, sure.
How are you gonna die?
Well, I might.
Yeah, eventually.
Like I say that, I'm kind of like
What hurts?
everything. I got a grenade hit me in the face.
Well, do you need me to get you a new face, Higgs?
Can you do that?
Just hold on.
Okay.
I knock.
I like how we shoot up the room, but then we knock on the door. I mean, let's not fucking forget our manners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
The guys on the other side of the door are hearing like, ga. Oh fuck! Ah! Step. Who is it?
Player characters. Somebody order some murder hobos.
Alright.
Yeah. So you knock on the door, and the echo is loud because you're angry, Piani, today. There's you hear sound on the other side, like somebody moving around or like something being dragged, and then silence after that.
I think I turn to Alfarius and I say, I know they're in there. They're gonna tell me something about the fucking eye. Maybe it'd help me with the door.
Yeah. Alfarius gives you a nod. I thought about him scanning the door, but he's not an idiot, so that'd be silly. But he goes over to the door, tries the handle, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, the door pushes in, and it's the door's not locked. There may not even be a lock on the door, but it hits something heavy on the other side. You can get a little like crack open, and then it hits some like boxes or furniture, something heavy.
Does it feel, is it like, you can tell when like a door hits a fucking brick wall. You're like, well, I can't push this anymore.
Oh yeah, no. There's like a tiny bit of like give, but not much. It's whoever is blocking the door is pretty heavy.
Okay. Is there enough room for me to stick my head in?
No.
Oh, it's just a little bit, like a couple inches open?
Yeah. 6 centimeters.
Don't think I have anything for the job. I would give it my shove, I guess. Like, I'm trying.
Fucking kick it.
Can I assist?
Yeah, you want to try to like, describe what you're doing?
Yeah, let me
The
see.
two.
Like,
Well, like, I
Hang
push
on.
I push the door, it like stops. I would kind of like look at the group and be like, help, I guess. And
yeah,
Eric,
let me
myself.
look at telekinesis. I'm a telekinetic 4. Oh,
You have-
awesome.
You're just gonna ram the door.
Well,
with your-
I've got telekinetic RAM, so yeah. I mean, like, I guess I sort of look at Alfarius and I say, "Do you need something open?"
I believe Piani wants this door open.
Piani, do you want that door open?
What do you open the door? Of course I want it to open.
Wait, Eric,
I
I've
just,
got
like-
some grenades. You want to use the grenades, Eric?
I thought you were fucking busy.
I just
over
pick
there.
up a finger and then I go like this, dink, and there's just this huge slam on the door. So I
Yeah.
spend what, 7 power points? Yeah.
Hot damn.
And I activate telekinetic RAM, which technically, let me read this out to you.
Yeah, please do.
I can launch bursts of enormous force, albeit with limited control. It does a number of 8-sided dice of damage equal to my telekinesis discipline level, but the object to be struck must be immobile. So it's kind of like I'm doing a huge shoving force of damage to something I figure either it goes flying or it takes the damage. So
Yeah, telekinetic ram can be used as it like counts as a gunnery weapon. You could use it against
Yeah.
vehicles and spaceships and shit.
mhm.
So
It can't be moving.
right, exactly. Yeah, it's the irresistible force. You have to apply it to the movable object. So yeah, roll your d8s.
Oh yeah. Here I'm gonna roll like 3
Four
ones and a
D8.
2.
48, right?
You'll just
4d8.
Hadouken that thing.
God, it's so low. 11 damage.
It's fine. It's definitely enough to overcome the barrier that's been put in place. So what does this look like? So does Eric just casually like bleh, or do you like focus and something happens? Describe your psychic powers to
I
us.
think sometimes Eric does like to make a show of it, but this time he's like, "Oh goody, I get to do the thing," and I literally just like tweak a finger and like point it at the door, and the door goes blam.
Yeah, the door blasts off its hinges. The boxes that were like leaned up against it go flying. There's a shriek of terror from the other side of the room, and then silence.
I would
Maybe
walk
some
in.
maybe some faint groaning. Okay.
I'm like
So-
the shock guy.
Yeah, so you walk in. There's a room inside that at one point looked like it was divided by like vinyl curtains up on metal racks, the kind you'd see in like a field hospital. It's filthy in here. The place smells like faintly of like copper and cigarette smoke. The floor is just concrete with tiles on top of it, and there's like a drain in the middle. And the place looks like the door has just been blown in by a shape charge. So there's like metal crates kind of scattered everywhere. And at the back of the room, there's a guy, like an old man, pinned under the crate. And he's like reaching for a laser pistol that's lying just out of reach. He's got a long gray beard. He's wearing a turban, but it's all like coming undone. And he's pinned under a heavy metal box.
If I could, I'll walk over there and like kick the gun away from him, and then try to
Okay.
relieve the box from him. I mean, if he appears to be an old man, I'm not really worried.
Yeah,
about
he's like 70 probably.
Okay, so yeah, I in that order, kick the gun away, and then try to get the box off him.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk into the room. There are some like there's like a standing toolbox nearby that's been like slid back against the wall, and there are a couple of like hospital beds that have been set up but are currently empty. Everything here again is like filthy and scavenged. Nothing matches.
I definitely speak up and say, "Don't kill him." And I'm sure there's more here. We heard a scuffle before we came in.
He nods at you and says something in Swahili, and then walks over there to.
Okay.
Actually,
Can you learn like some words in Swahili so you, instead
Yeah.
of saying says
I say
something in
something
Swahili?
about
Yeah.
Actually, I meant to do that before this. I was just streaming before. No.
Okay. I'm just saying,
I'll
put
do it
in
right
a
now.
little bit more effort to the character, Jeff. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
you
asking
know,
for.
Jeff.
I
it's
didn't
Just
mean to
learn
be
a
nice.
fucking language. All
I
right.
mean, you know, the multiple voices thing is good. I think that's definitely.
I'm on it right now.
Exercise.
Learn
Okay.
Swahili in 3 minutes. I mean, Jesus.
Rosetta Stone. I'm gonna
That's Rosetta
buy
Stone.
Rosetta Stone for you.
It says 3 minutes. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'm good to go. This video is 4 minutes long. This is fucking bullshit already. But
There's like 30 seconds of warm up and cool down on either end. Anyway.
Wait. There we go. I got it for you, Jeff. I got it.
thank you. Yeah, I'm on
So
this, guys.
he's-
Commercial break. I'll be back with Swahili.
He's so he's pinned down. He's lying on his back, trying to reach for this gun. You walk over and lift the box.
What's that?
You're gonna go over and lift the box off him.
Yeah, like I said, I think he would just like he'd walk in, give like a kind of a quick appraisal of the room. Unless there's like 5 hulking monster men in the corner, he just walks over, kicks the gun away, goes back over, and then just relieves the man. Yeah, just picks up the
Alright.
box.
Piani, can you make a perception check for me?
Jeff, you know what you could do?
What?
Anything you want to say, just plug it into that Google Translate link, and then I'll just play it because it already sounds like a robot.
Okay, that's not a bad idea at
It
all.
sounds fantastic, actually.
That's amazing.
Oh, jeez.
Hello, I am a library. Ujumbo Mimi. Knee fucked up.
7.
Who wrote Hello, I am a library?
That's
Steven
for me.
wrote
You are a funny son of a bitch.
Well, that's because you said something about a bibliotech earlier, right?
Yeah.
Actually, he
exactly.
might say, yeah, he might have turned around and
Oh,
literally
boy.
said, "Oh, I'm a library," because his brain's just fucked up.
You know, some episodes are big dramatic combat set pieces between two important characters, and other episodes are this. Welcome to the show.
Take away my Mr. Sicarian, you get Alfarius.
Can you play it, JP? Can you just?
Yeah, no, I've already played it. It sounds.
Okay.
I guess I could turn it up to you guys as well. Let's see. I don't know what this will do. This is what it sounds like. Tell me if you can hear it.
Well,
That's amazing.
So you let me know.
This is the kind of shit I did when I was fucking 9 and I got my first sound blaster, and they had this program called Dr. Spazzo, and you just be like, look at this, oh my god, it made St. Penis! Yeah.
Oh god.
I think we don't tell people what I'm saying though. That's the thing. Like I'll show you the link, but
Yeah. No, yeah, I totally. That's the best way to do
people
it.
should try to figure out Swahili. Like if we can teach people Swahili through,
We've done a good thing on the show if we can do that.
yeah,
We've
absolutely,
improved people's intercultural knowledge today.
absolutely.
okay. So,
Sorry.
what'd you get on that perception check? You got a 7, Peony?
I got a 7.
Okay. The room. There's nobody else in the room. There is another door in the back of the room, and it's like slightly ajar, but it's not like it's like still swinging. Like somebody just ran out. It's There's one other exit from the room.
One other exit?
Yep.
Okay. But there's... My perception check doesn't see anything else that would be suspicious.
No. Yeah. You don't notice anybody else in the room.
Okay. I guess I kind of signal to Alfarius that, the other door. And I'm going to ask this guy about the eye.
Okay,
Okay.
I assume so. Do I just lift the box off the guy and then?
Yeah,
is
you
that
lift the box off of him. He doesn't run for the gun or anything. Like he pulls his like leg out from under the box, and it's like it's hurt, but it's not like sheared off or anything.
Yeah.
And he puts his hand out to you, like to help him stand up.
Me?
Yeah, I help him up.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. You pull him to his feet, and he gets up and he like brushes himself off, and he's like looking you up and down and kind of like nodding and making like an approving noise. He's like, yes, very good hardware. And, like looks you up and down, kind of like ties his turban back up.
Okay, I look back at Piani and she gestures to the door. So then, because she's the captain now, I march
Well,
off the door.
and him saying that, I think I immediately just go, oh, so you know a thing or two about it.
Not this hardware particularly, but cybernetics, yes, of course.
Well, it's funny. It's the reason I'm here. I got something I want you to look at.
He kind of like looks at the group of you and he's like, I heard gunfire outside. What are you doing here?
Well, I was told to come here to talk about a piece of equipment I've got, and well, let's just say there's some ruffians outside. I don't know if you knew them or not. Maybe they're causing you trouble. Not anymore.
Yeah, he gets kind of like a startled look when you say that, and he looks at you and he's like, Are they dead?
Well, I suppose, yeah, maybe. All of them? I don't, maybe half?
He shrugs. He's like, well, it cannot be helped. Violence is a product of this business. You said you had something for me to look at, or are you customers? I'm a little disoriented. I think I hit my head when I fell when you... He like looks at the door, looks back at you. This is very unorthodox.
I apologize. My friend doesn't even know his own strength. But here's what I want you to look at. And I pull out the eye.
And
I hand it to him.
okay, so he goes to look at it, and Alfarius, you're gonna go check the back room.
I already did. Yeah, I walked up
Okay,
to the door.
yeah. So you're over there doing that. Okay. So you look around the room, and there's a cot. He's got a like a computer terminal. There's a like a standing like a I want to say like an armoire, but it's not like fancy. It's like a closet, a standing closet, I guess basically. It looks like it's his room.
Okay. So yeah, I just
Yeah,
kind of
nobody
do a
else in here.
perusal and then I just come back and I watch I overlook this talk and stuff.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna take a look at the eye. He seems very interested. Like he holds it in his hand and kind of like gets real focused on it. And I think he'll tell you all about it when we get back from the break. Let's take a break here.
I bet he will.
We'll elucidate after that.
There you go. Let's just get one silent Barristan snore.
I actually thought that was like traffic.
Yeah, no,
That's
I heard it
perfect.
the first time,
I
and I
was
looked
like,
at
oh,
you,
yeah.
and you were
lot of
laughing as
traffic.
well. So.
At least you guys think it's traffic. Sometimes people in my streamers are like, is that Anna asleep?
I was gonna
Yeah,
jokingly ask, like, is Anna sleeping near you, Jeff? Because I know that people ask you that.
Just have Anna hang out in her chair like all passed out.
Just curled up at my feet, just super, asthmatic breathing, and I just.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's take our first break here of week 30. We'll come back in about 5 minutes and go into hour 2, so we'll see you guys then. We'll be right back with more Swan Song in just a bit.